Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do a concert review. Um, Apocalyptica and Epica, the Epic Apocalypse Tour. Yeah, um, as I said, it was Apocalyptica, Epica, and a band called Wheel. Um, so overall, the show as a whole, I would give it a 6 out of 10. A 6 because I didn't like the band Wheel whatsoever. I thought they were boring. I loved Epica, but they weren't the main course, the main act. So, of course, the set couldn't be any longer, and of course, that means that some songs couldn't make it to the set, didn't make it to the set. And well, apocalyptic. I like the songs where they have someone singing, but their instrumentals, I find them boring. Not boring, but uh, you know, like so. Yeah, not boring, but I wouldn't put it as like the main act. I would I would have put it in between. So you got Wheel, that's like, I don't know, like kind of a heavy band. Then you have Apocalyptica, which is a bit light, to have everyone cool off and shit. And then you have Epica, a heavy band, with guttural vocals, blast beats, and all the good stuff. That band to have everyone, fired up, fueled. So I entered the venue. The venue, like around it, it looked ugly, like sad. What was around the venue, the surroundings. It was like if it were the outskirts of the city. Just a dirt road, a few warehouses, and yeah, it looked like it could be the perfect setup for I don't know, a crime, uh, a police show, a police drama, crime drama, whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Where the dealers are, they're talking, doing business and shit. You could also film a shootout, without the venue coming out, but with the surroundings, the dirt road and all that. Anyway, yeah, entered the venue. The venue was okay actually. So there's a small part with the bar and stage already set up, but it was for it was a smaller part. It's set for smaller bands. If an underground band comes to play and all that. Because the week before, the death metal band Avulse played, so they were there in that part, the smaller stage. I was in there because of work, and since I already paid money to see Epica, since it was all before knowing of this band coming to play. So anyway, then right next to it was the bigger part of the venue, with a bigger stage and more room for the audience, and that's where Apocalyptic and Epica were gonna play. So anyway, yeah, Will was playing. I was pretty much bored, just standing there, bobbing my head a bit to a few songs that they played because, just because you don't like the band doesn't mean that you. So yeah, doesn't mean I unappreciate them. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate them for being, talented musicians because they are. So, I can see that they play well. Singer sings good and all that, but it wasn't my cup of tea. So pretty boring to me. And funny thing, since every band that's foreign from the Spanish language, be it from the US, England, Netherlands, Norway, and what have you, they always speak English. So, he was asking the typical, how are you guys doing tonight? And it's a pleasure to be here, this, that, and the third. And the woman next to me, she was asking what they were saying. And then I was, translating like, oh, he said that it's a pleasure to be here and how we're all doing and shit. And I'm like, well, it'll be a pain in the ass having to, translate every time she asks because, I'm there to see the show. But anyway, Wheel was about to finish. They announced their final song that, hey, this is the last one. I was like, finally. But then the last song, it took longer than expected. And there I was already losing my mind. I was, a little bit of rage inside me, like, finish already, man. And so they finished, and then now Epica was playing, and it was amazing. Epica set 10 out of fucking 10. Really amazing. Played a bunch of classics. Cry for the Moon, Obsessive Devotion, Consigned to Oblivion, and Sancta Terra. And a few of the newer stuff, the more recent stuff, like Victims of Contingency, Unchained Utopia, um, stuff from their latest album, Abyss of Time, and The Skeleton Key. And I just wish that they played a few more of the classics, like Martyr of the Free World, Unleashed, or Storm of Sorrow. Really love that one. And yeah, amazing performance. Mark Jansen's guttural vocals, amazing, out of this fucking world. Simone Simmons' vocals, also amazing. I enjoyed Epica's set from start to finish. That's how I'll say it. And um, there was no moshing or anything except for their last song, Consigned to Oblivion. Um, Simone was telling the crowd to split up so they can do Wall of Death. And I wanted to be there, but I was further from where the action was, so I don't want to lose my spot or anything. So Apocalyptica played. They were okay, but like I said, would have been best if Epica was the final act of the night. So, a few instrumentals. I don't remember the names of the songs. Bittersweet was one of them. And of course, the Metallica songs, two of them, Nothing Else Matters and Seek and Destroy. And they played a few of the songs where they have a vocalist. And I thought it was going to be someone from one of the previous two bands. But no, it was some other guy, Frankie Perez, a Cuban man. And he was singing songs like I Don't Care and Not Strong Enough. I think, yeah, also I'm Not Jesus, the one with Corey Taylor. And yeah, great singer. And he had the, they picked the correct guy for the style of these songs. But Apocalyptica's performance, I would give it a 7 out of 10. A 7 because I just wish that they played a bit more of their songs with singers, with vocalists singing in them. Other songs like Path or End of Me, Broken Pieces. Or that cover they did SOS with Christina Scabia. So, instead of Scabia, because, she wasn't there, um, they could have Simone Simmons singing it. But hey, you can't have everything. And so these are the two things I got. I got Epica's album, Omega. It's unopened, and I'm gonna open it once I get something to play CDs because the tray where you put in the CDs, it's not working. So once I get one of those CD player USB things, I'm gonna play that baby. And also got this T-shirt, this killer T-shirt has wolves and doves, and on the back the tour dates: European Tour 2023, and there it is, Murcia 1102, 11th of February. So yeah, really great show, and a great way to start the year. Um, you know what I mean, the concert journey that I'm taking this year. I mean, so anyway, and yeah, amazing because I went with friends from the Nile show, really great people. And they're watching this. Horns up for you guys. And yeah, afterwards I went to eat dinner with them, so that was nice. And another funny anecdote of the concert: some girl accidentally spilled the guy's beer, and the guy he was uh, he was raging. Not exactly. I'm exaggerating, but he got a bit angry, like, "Hey, watch where you're going. What's wrong with you?" And the girl was like, "Hey, I didn't see it. Relax." And yeah, it's funny how sacred beer is to us metalheads. Even draft beer from concerts, we don't like it being spilled, but it's nothing to get so angry about, unless someone does it on purpose to piss you off. Then, of course, it's something to be angry about. But if it's an accident, nothing to be angry about. Disappointed, yes, but not angry. So, anyway, that's the end of it. I'll see you later, and as always, keep it metal.